Hey everyone, hello and welcome. I'm really glad you're here with me today. Wherever you are right now, maybe you are walking, cooking, resting, or sitting quietly. Thank you for pressing play. Think about this for a moment. If you can hear my voice right now, it means something is already working for you. There is a device near you. There is electricity. There is some kind of connection. And just like that, technology has already entered your day. Today, I want to talk with you about technology in daily life. Not in a hard or technical way. Not like a lesson from a book. Just a calm, real conversation. Like one person talking to another. I want you to feel relaxed while listening. You don't need to understand every word. You don't need to stop and think too much. Just listen, feel, and let the English come to you slowly. Now let me start with a simple question. What do we really mean when we say technology? We use this word all the time. Technology. Technology is everywhere. Technology is changing our lives, but many times we don't stop and think about what it truly means. In very simple English, technology is when people use ideas and knowledge to create tools that help life feel easier. That's it. Nothing complicated. Technology is not only phones and apps. It can be something old or something new. A wheel is technology. A radio is technology. A washing machine is technology. A smartphone is also technology. So when we say technology, we are talking about tools that help us do things faster, easier, or better. And here is a small English tip while we are here. When we talk about this in general, we usually say, technology is, not technologies are. For example, technology is changing fast. That sounds natural. Now something interesting. People before us also had technology. It just looked different. My grandparents talked about their first radio like it was magic. Voices coming from a box. News, music, stories. That was exciting technology for them. Parents talk about their first TV the same way. Black and white screen. Few channels. No remote control. If you wanted to change the channel, you had to stand up and walk. Today, we feel annoyed if a video does not load in 2 seconds. If the internet stops for a short moment, we feel nervous. So the idea of technology is the same, but the shape keeps changing. Now let's look at where technology shows up in a normal day. For many people, the day starts with technology. The alarm on the phone wakes us up, not a clock on the wall. A phone next to the bed. Before even getting up, many of us look at the screen. Messages, weather, time, notifications. Some homes have smart lights. Some have smart speakers. Some even have machines that turn on or off by themselves. So before breakfast, technology is already part of life. Then we move through the day. Communication is one big area. In the past, people wrote letters. They waited days or weeks for an answer. Today, we send a message and get a reply in seconds. We send texts, voice messages, photos, videos. We make video calls with people in other countries. I know people who live far apart, but still feel close. They talk often. They share small moments. When they finally meet, it doesn't feel like a long time has passed. That is a beautiful side of technology. But there is another side too. You may see friends sitting together, but everyone is looking at a screen. The same tool that helps us connect can also make us quiet. Now think about travel and daily tasks. Maps on phones, tickets on screens, food delivery apps, online banking. Many years ago, people printed papers and worried about losing them. Today, one phone holds everything until the battery dies. Then the phone suddenly feels like a problem instead of help. Health is another place where technology lives quietly. Hospitals use machines to see inside the body. People use watches to count steps. Apps remind us to drink water or move a little. These things can really help. They support us when we are busy. They remind us to take care of ourselves. So when you look at a full day, from morning to night, technology is there almost every hour. And because it is always there, we build habits with it. Many habits are small. We don't plan them. They just happen. For example, checking the phone in the morning. At first it's just one time. Then again. Then every day. This is what we call slipping into a habit. It happens slowly, quietly. During the day, we check screens when we feel bored. 1 free minute. 1 quick look. 1 refresh. In the evening, many people relax with screens. Shows. Videos. Games. You tell yourself, just 1 episode. But 1 becomes 2. 2 become 3. This is called binge watching. Watching many episodes without stopping. Sometimes we are not even really watching. We are just scrolling, clicking. Our eyes are open, but the mind feels empty. This feeling is called zoning out. Your body is there, but your thoughts are far away. After nights like this, many people wake up tired. The head feels heavy. The focus feels weak. This is why some people say too much screen time is like junk food for the brain. It feels good for a short time, but it does not give real energy. When something slowly hurts us over time, we say it takes a toll on us. It doesn't hurt all at once. It hurts little by little. Technology also affects our feelings. Messages, emails, alerts, updates. Sometimes the phone does not stop. This is called notification overload. Too many signals. Too much noise for the brain. When this happens often, people feel stressed, tired, guilty for not answering fast enough. We also sit more. We move less. Our eyes work hard all day. So technology helps us and hurts us at the same time. This is why many people call technology a double-edged sword. It has 2 sides, 1 helpful, 1 harmful. Social media is a good example. It connects people, but it can also make people compare themselves and feel sad. News apps help us know the world, but sometimes we scroll bad news again and again. This is called doom scrolling, and it can make the mind heavy and worried. So the question is not, is technology good or bad? The real question is, how do I live with technology? We cannot remove it from life, but we can make small choices. Some people choose no phone at the table. Some choose short breaks without screens. Some choose quiet mornings. These are not big changes. They are small boundaries. Even small breaks can help the brain rest. Many people only start thinking about this when they see their screen time report. Hours on the phone every day. This can be an eye-opener, something that shows the truth clearly. It doesn't mean we are bad. It just means we can choose better. Technology will keep growing. More tools, more smart systems, more new ideas. That future is exciting and a little scary. So, the power is in daily choices. What we look at, how long we stay. When we put the phone down, these small choices decide if technology supports us or slowly takes something away. Let's stay with this idea for a moment. These small daily choices, they may feel unimportant, but together they shape how technology lives inside our life. Many people think balance means something big and perfect, like deleting all apps or never touching a phone again. But real balance is usually quiet and simple. For example, think about the moment when you feel bored. You are waiting, standing in a line, sitting on a bus. Your hand moves to your phone without thinking. This moment is important because boredom is not a problem. Boredom is a small empty space. An empty space can be useful. Before phones, people looked around. They watched others. They thought about their day. They noticed sounds, light, small details. Now many of us fill every empty space with a screen. We don't give the mind time to rest. Rest does not always mean sleep. Rest also means silence. No new information. No new images. When the mind gets this kind of rest, something nice happens. Thoughts slow down. Feelings become clearer. We feel more present. Being present means being here, in this moment, not lost in another place. Technology can make us feel present when we talk to someone far away, but it can also pull us away from the moment in front of us. So again, it's not about removing technology. It's about noticing how it feels. Ask yourself simple questions. How do I feel after 1 hour on my phone? Calm? Happy? Tired? Empty? There is no right or wrong answer, just honest ones. Now let's talk about learning, because many people use technology to learn. And this is a very powerful side of it. You can learn a language. You can learn a skill. You can watch lessons. Listen to podcasts. Read articles. This is amazing. In the past, learning was slower and harder to reach. Now knowledge is close, but even here habits matter. Learning with technology feels good when it is active. When you listen and think. When you practice. When you repeat. It feels less good when learning becomes passive. Just watching. Just scrolling. Just saving things for later. Many people save videos and never return. The brain feels busy but nothing stays. A helpful idea is to slow down. Choose one thing, one video, one lesson. Stay with it. Technology works best when we use it with intention. Intention means you choose, not the app. Another place where technology changes life is work. Many jobs now live on screens. Emails, online meetings, messages that never stop. This can be helpful. You can work from home. You can talk to people in other cities. You can save time, but it can also blur lines. Work time and rest time mixed together. Some people check work messages late at night. Early in the morning. Even on days off. The body is resting, but the mind is still at work. This is where small rules help again. No work email after a certain hour. Phone away during meals. Short walks without screens. These are not punishments. They are protection. Now let's talk about emotions. Technology has a quiet effect on how we feel. Likes, comments, views, numbers. These numbers can feel good. They can also hurt. Sometimes people feel happy when numbers go up. Sometimes they feel sad when numbers stay low. This can slowly connect self-worth to screens. Self-worth means how we value ourselves. But numbers are not feelings. They are not love. They are not real connection. Real connection happens in conversations, in listening, in being seen and heard. Technology can support connection, but it cannot replace it fully. That's why many people feel lonely even when they are always online. Loneliness is not about being alone. It is about feeling unseen. This is another reason balance matters. Now let me share a gentle idea. Think of technology like water. Water is good. We need it. Too little is bad. Too much can also be harmful. The same with screens. So instead of asking, should I stop? Try asking, how much feels right? Some days more is okay. Some days less is better. Listening to your body helps. Listening to your mood helps. If your eyes hurt, rest them. If your head feels full, step away. If your heart feels empty, reach for a real conversation. One simple habit many people like is a small digital break. Not a long one, just short moments. 10 minutes without the phone. 30 minutes before bed. 1 meal a day without screens. At first, it can feel strange. The hand looks for the phone. The mind feels restless. This is normal. The brain is used to fast input. Silence feels uncomfortable at first. But after some time, the discomfort fades. Calm appears. Calm is not excitement. Calm is soft and quiet. And calm helps us think clearly. Another helpful idea is to create tech-free spaces. A bedroom. A table. A short walk. Spaces where the brain knows it can relax. Technology will not disappear. It will grow. It will become smarter. Faster. That makes these small skills more important. Not technical skills. Human skills. The skill to stop. The skill to notice. The skill to choose. These skills help us stay in control. Because the real danger is not technology itself. The real danger is losing attention. Attention is where life happens. What we give attention to shapes our days. So, when you choose where to place your attention, you choose how your life feels. This is not about being perfect. No one is perfect with technology. Even people who talk about balance struggle. Even people who know a lot still slip into habits. That's okay. Awareness is already progress. Just noticing is the first step. And every small step matters. Let's slow down a little and stay with this feeling of awareness. Awareness is simply noticing what is happening without judging yourself. Many people feel bad when they think about screen time. They feel guilty. They feel weak. But guilt does not help change. Understanding does. So instead of saying, I am bad with technology, try saying, I am learning how technology affects me. This small change in thinking is powerful. Now let's talk about attention in a deeper way. Attention is your ability to focus on one thing. When attention is strong, life feels clear. When attention is weak, life feels noisy. Technology loves attention. Apps are designed to pull you in. Bright colors, sounds, endless content. This is not because apps are evil. It is because attention is valuable. So protecting attention is an important skill today. One simple way to protect attention is to do one thing at a time. This sounds easy, but it is hard in a screen-filled world. For example, eating while watching videos, listening to someone while checking messages, working while jumping between tabs. The mind becomes tired very fast this way. When you do one thing fully, something changes. You enjoy it more. You finish faster. You feel calmer. Even small moments matter. Drinking tea without a screen. Walking without headphones sometimes. Looking out of a window. These moments help the brain breathe. Now, let's talk about sleep, because sleep and technology are very close friends, but also enemies. Many people take their phone to bed. The last thing they see is a screen. The first thing they see in the morning is also a screen. Screens give light. Light tells the brain to stay awake. So when we look at screens late at night, sleep becomes weaker. Weak sleep affects everything. Mood, focus, energy, patience. Some people think they have no sleep problem. But when they reduce screen time at night, they suddenly sleep better. A small habit can help here. No screen for the last 20 or 30 minutes before sleep. This time can be quiet. Reading, stretching, thinking about the day. At first it may feel boring. But boring before sleep is actually good. The brain slows down. The body prepares to rest. Now let's move to another area. Children and technology. Even if you are not a parent, this affects society. Children grow up with screens from a very young age. They learn to swipe before they learn to write. Technology can help children learn, but it can also shape their attention and emotions. This is why adults need to be good examples. Not perfect examples, yet real ones. When children see adults always on phones, they learn that behavior. And when they see balance, they learn that too. So, our relationship with technology is not only personal, it is shared. Now think about nature. Parks, trees, sky. Technology often keeps us inside, but the body and mind need nature. Even short time outside helps. A walk, fresh air, natural light. You don't need mountains or forests. A simple street with trees is enough. Nature reminds the brain that life is bigger than screens. Many people say they feel calmer after time outside. That calm is real. Now let's bring everything together. Technology is a tool, a powerful one. A tool can build or break. It depends on how it is used. We cannot go back in time, and we don't need to. Technology helps us learn, work, connect, create, but we need to stay awake inside. Awake means aware. Aware of habits. Aware of feelings. Aware of limits. Instead of fighting technology, we can work with it. Choose apps that support your goals. Remove ones that drain you. Turn off notifications that are not important. These are small actions, but they change daily life. Remember, change does not need to be fast. Slow change lasts longer. One habit at a time. One choice at a time. And if you fall back into old habits, that is normal. You notice. You return. This is how real change works. Technology will always be part of our story. The question is what role it plays. Is it the boss? Or is it the helper? That answer is written every day in small choices. And you are allowed to choose again and again. Let me leave you with a calm picture. Imagine your life as a quiet room. Technology is a guest in that room. A helpful guest, but still a guest. A guest should not take over the house. A guest should not speak all the time. A guest should know when to stay quiet. When a technology stays in its place, life feels lighter. Many people think happiness comes from new tools, new phones, new apps, new updates. But real happiness often comes from simple things. A clear mind, a rested body, a focused moment. Technology can support these things, or it can pull us away from them. That choice is not made once. It is made every day. Sometimes you will choose comfort, scrolling, watching, distraction. That is okay. Other times you will choose presence, silence, connection, rest. That is also okay. Balance is not a straight line. It moves. The goal is not control. The goal is awareness. When you are aware, you can pause. When you pause, you can choose. Even 1 second of pause is powerful. Before opening an app, pause. Before checking a message, pause. Before scrolling again, pause. Ask yourself one simple question. Do I really want this right now? Sometimes the answer will be yes. Sometimes no. Both answers are fine. Over time, these pauses become habits. And habits shape life. Technology will continue to change. But the human need for peace, meaning, and connection will not. So be kind to yourself. Be honest with yourself. And remember, you are not behind. You are learning. Your relationship with technology is a journey. Not a test. Not a race. Just a quiet path you walk, step by step. As we come to a natural stopping point, I want you to remember one simple truth. Technology is not your enemy, and it is not your savior either. It is just something that responds to how you use it. If you reach for it with care, it can support you. If you use it without noticing, it can slowly drain you. So keep asking gentle questions. How do I feel right now? What do I need in this moment? Rest, connection, learning, or silence? Your answers may change from day to day. That is normal. Life is not meant to be perfectly managed. It is meant to be lived. When technology helps you live better, welcome it. When it starts to take more than it gives, step back. Even small moments of awareness can change a whole day. Even small choices can bring peace. You don't need to fix everything. You don't need to be strict. You just need to stay awake inside your own life. And if today you listened to this and thought a little more clearly, felt a little calmer, or noticed your habits in a new way, then this time was already well spent. Take care of your attention, take care of your rest, and remember, you are always allowed to choose again.